The forgotten weapon against darkness in your home. There's something in your kitchen that can drive demons out. Sounds strange, right? But here's the truth. That simple grain of salt, when blessed by a priest, becomes a weapon. A quiet, holy weapon. And the way you use it could change everything about the spiritual atmosphere of your home. Evil hates blessed salt. It's that simple. For centuries, the church has used it to break curses, purify spaces, and protect families from unseen attacks. But here's the twist. Most Catholics today don't even know it exists. Why? Because somewhere along the line, we stopped talking about spiritual warfare. We talk about peace, comfort, mercy, but not about defense. Yet early Christians understood, just as we season food with salt, we must season our lives with grace to keep corruption away. In the early church, before someone was baptized, the priest would place a pinch of blessed salt on their tongue. Why? Because it symbolized wisdom, preservation, and purity. Salt kept things from decaying. It reminded the soul that sin decays too. Even Saint Augustine wrote that salt drives away evil spirits and invites the presence of God. Over time, the church continued the practice, blessing homes, fields, families, all with that same sacred salt. A family I once knew began noticing strange things in their home: heavy air, unexplained argument, nightmares, even the children feeling watched. They prayed, but peace wouldn't stay until a priest visited and said something unexpected. Let's bless your home with salt and holy water. He walked through each room, praying quietly, sprinkling the mixture in corners, thresholds, and windows, and within days, the tension lifted. Not magic, grace. That's what blessed salt carries, the grace of God's protection. It's not superstition, it's sacramental. When a priest blesses salt, he prays words that trace all the way back to the Old Testament. O salt, creature of God, I exorcise you. Those words aren't symbolic, they do something. They set the salt apart for holy use. Just as oil, water, and bread can become instruments of grace, so can salt. It becomes a reminder of God's authority over creation. And in a world filled with unseen chaos, sometimes a physical reminder of holiness is exactly what we need. You can't bless salt yourself. It must be done by a priest, using the traditional Roman ritual. Here's how to use it once it's blessed. Sprinkle a pinch in each corner of your home, doorways, and windows. Mix it with holy water. This creates a powerful combination, often used in exorcisms. Pray as you go, especially the Saint Michael prayer or Psalm 91. Keep a small jar nearby. Sprinkle it before prayer or during moments of anxiety or spiritual unrest. Bless your food. Some faithful even add a grain to meals as a quiet act of sanctification. Each action is a reminder that your home belongs to God. We often clean our homes from dust, dirt, clutter, but how often do we clean spiritually? Evil doesn't always come through horror movies or haunted tales. Sometimes it enters through anger, despair, or unholy habits that open spiritual doors. Blessed salt is like setting a boundary line, a way of saying this house is under God's authority. You may not pass. Simple, silent, powerful. The next time you see that plain white salt on your counter, remember, God uses the ordinary to reveal the extraordinary. He used water to baptize, oil to anoint kings, and bread to feed eternity. Why not salt to sanctify your home? You don't need to be afraid of the darkness. Just make sure your home is filled with the light. If this opened your eyes, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and subscribe. And remember, evil doesn't fear big talk. It fears holy obedience. Go bless your home, and may the peace of Christ guard your walls, your heart, and your soul. God bless you.